All right, we're back. More Vintage Cube is happening right now. So, what do we got? Vampiric Tutor? This pack's actually relatively weak. Yeah, I don't love this pack. I think Vampiric Tutor is the most powerful card. It's significantly worse than Demonic, but it's close because you Vampiric Tutor on their end step, and then you get the card right away. So I like that. I like Goblin Welder and maybe Metamorph. Yeah, we're gonna take Vamp, see what happens in the next pack. Okay, this is a much better pack. So, Volcanic Island is super powerful. Vampiric Tutor Animate Dead. I think the tutors go best in like some type of reanimation strategy. So that's definitely something we could take. And then I think Oracle is just like the best base card. I kind of want to just take a Volcanic Island. I feel like this card's super, super good. Blue-red, I think, is like two of the most powerful cards in the colors in the cube. Storm, or, you know, basically any type of combo, like Kiki combo, could splash a Vampiric Tutor to just find the other half of the combo. And Animate Dead is fine, but I don't know. I think there are better things to be doing than trying to force reanimate. We're going to stay a little bit open and see what we can get in the next couple packs. Okay, so there's Crucible of Worlds. If we get Strip Mine, then we can Vampiric Tutor for the other half of the combo, because this can find lands. I think it's rarely used to find lands, but it is possible. So that's one option. Grave Titan and the Scarab God are both really good cards as well. And then Mana Confluence, I probably won't be taking, but that is an option. This is hard. And I guess Thousand Year Storm, but I don't like taking Thousand Year Storm this early, because, like, what am I doing with it? There was a Cabal Ritual in the other pack. So I think I like Grave Titan more than the Scarab God. I think that's all that is. And Grave Titan is kind of the most powerful card, but Crucible of Worlds is kind of my favorite card. So I'm going to take my favorite card here. Ooh, Time Spiral. So if we had taken Grave Titan, I think at this point we're just kind of trying to do Reanimator. We take like an Ashen Rider. So that's one option. But since I took Crucible of Worlds, we're going to do something sweeter. We could take Time Spiral. We could take Imperial Seal or Badlands. So Badlands makes our Grixis men actually pretty good, but I'm going to pick up Time Spiral. I know Time Spiral Crucible is like not the best combo, but we'll get there, don't worry. With Vampiric Tutor, if we find Strip Mine, I'm going to be so happy. Okay, so what do we have? We have Brain Freeze. We got Brain Freeze. I don't know, there's like basically nothing else in this pack. Vampiric Tutor Bonfire is kind of cute. You can put a bonfire on top of your deck and go that route. If we had taken Animate Dead, Iona is one of the best cards to reanimate. And then there's like Lightning Strike for interaction, but I'm not here to interact. I'm here to do busted stuff, like the Brain Freeze Cruise. You can Brain Freeze yourself and then get your lands back? Huh? Seems pretty sick to me. Okay, so Burning of Jinye. So Burning Crucible is a combo. That's kind of fun. There's Tanglewire. Tanglewire Crucible is kind of sweet too. If you like strip mine their lands, play Tanglewire and get your lands back is something. I think Burning's the most powerful card. Batterskull keeps us the most open. And Burning Time Spiral is kind of a non-bow. But I think I take it here. We'll see if I can get some mana. Because Burning on its own is like pretty bad. Okay, so Relic is bad. Red-white aggro does seem quite open as well. Sweltering Suns can keep us alive, and then Grudge is just very good. I don't love this card, but it's not the worst. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. I'll see how good that can be. Okay, Show and Tell, Expansion Explosion. What can we do with Show and Tell? Show and Tell Yawgmoth's Bargain would be a good combo. Yeah, I don't love Expansion. I think Bargain's the most powerful card here. If we can get that Cabal Ritual to come around, then Bargain's gonna be pretty good. All right, I'll take that. Hey, okay. Probably not Unburning. I think we're just kind of fully in here. There is... Oh, this is kind of hard. I think Jitaxian Probe is right, but I do like Creeping Tar Pit. It gives us the blue-black fixing that we're looking for. But Jitaxian Probe, seeing your opponent's hand, plus getting free Storm, I think is worth it. There's a 1,000-Year Storm passing some stuff. Ashen Rider. I mean, I'm not going to be doing anything else, so you never know when you need an Ashen Rider. I'll take Lightning Strike because it's good with 1,000-Year Storm. Okay, well, somehow we found a pretty good open lane. Maybe Crucible of Worlds was a bad pick, but we'll see. I would still put Strip Mine in this deck. Okay. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. I mean, I kind of wanted... What just happened? Why did I just get 2 picks? Like, I wasn't... What? Did you guys see that? I just got Tengwire into Sweltering Suns back to back. Those are the 2 cards I would have chosen, but it happened so fast. Weird. Anyway, so Snapcaster Mage Brain Freeze is actually a very good combo. So that's something that I'm kind of interested in. There is Compulsive Research for a good card draw, but we actually have pretty good top end, so I don't know if I necessarily need Compulsive. If we take Splinter Twin, we have outs to be like Twin Combo Storm, which is kind of sweet with some tutors and stuff. So I kind of like that, but I also kind of just like Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Mage has got to be good. With Vampiric Tutor and Brain Freeze, this card is very solid. Factor Fiction, that is a great card. I would like to wheel Past in Flames, but like Foff into Past in Flames is pretty sick. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Then they do this. We've got Upheaval, which is actually just not good in this deck. So I think I probably just take Gush. Gush is really, really good with Thousand Year Storm. It's free, and if you can copy, you can draw just 1,000,000 cards. Yeah, I'll take that. And I think you can... I don't know if you can pay alternate costs with Snapcaster Mage. I think you can. Yeah, well, you can with, like, Phyrexian mana, at least. Ooh, Frantic Search? Frantic Search and Dark Petition are both really good. I think Frantic Search is just better. It's great with Thousand Year Storm. It's really good if we get Past in Flames. And we're kind of looking for Goblin Electromancer too. And High Tide, honestly, because I can kind of cut a lot of the cards and go mostly blue. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, I want this whole pack. Baral, Memory Jar, Mystical Tutor, and Seething Song are all really powerful. Let's see. So what does Baral make cheaper right now? Lightning Strike, Brain Freeze, Cabal Ritual, Frantic Search, Foff, Gush. I think Baral is also the most likely to come around. I don't think I need Memory Jar because I have Yawgmoth's Bargain. But we could go like Memory Jar and use that to help us Brain Freeze our opponents. And then there's Seething Song. I think I'm going to take Seething Song. Because we have Thousand Year Storm, this card is just so powerful. Ooh. Bloodstained Mire really helps with the mana. Other than that, there's like Mana Leak Repeal. I think I just need better mana. Runaway Steamkin. Gifts Ungiven. Honestly, in this deck, Gifts Ungiven, if we can wheel Past in Flames, Gifts Ungiven, and gives us like pretty good card draw. And at that point, we probably don't even need Yawgmoth's Bargain. The only other consideration I could see would be Verdant Catacombs, but this card's powerful. Ooh, Tendrils, okay. Wow. Hang on, this whole pack is great. So, Nicol Bolas, probably don't need him, but he has good interaction. Chandra's okay. Tendrils is pretty good. We don't need it, but I'll just take it. Okay, there's Duress. Fire and Ice. Yeah, I don't know if the Crucible of World Dream is being lived up to. I don't think this deck wants to be running like Armageddon. I do like Fire and Ice. It is good with Lightning Strike, Thousand Year Storm, but I think Duress gives us a little bit of interaction. Okay, Past in Flames came around, so Past in Flames with Gifts Ungiven is really solid because basically no matter what pile they give us, we can cast all the cards now. And I have 1 burn spell, and red seems open, so I'm going to take this Fixing while it's here. Because I think there was a Burst Lightning in the next pack. Probably got picked up, but I think we can find 1 more burn spell. I don't love Young Pyromancer right now. If we have like Time Walk maybe, but at the moment Young Pyromancer is basically just a bad empty. All right, I'll take Banefire, probably not playing it. I would like to not play Masterminds. There we go. Burst Lightning comes around. So we need some mana. This deck has a lot of spells. Again, it just instant picks me the Runaway Steamkin. I didn't even get to choose. That's so weird. This deck has a lot of spells, but okay, well. I could try and wheel that card. I think that's a bad idea. This card's way too powerful to pass up. If we get Lion's Eye Diamond now, which we should get because Storm has been open this whole draft. If we get LED, then this is going to be a 10 out of 10 Storm deck for sure. Ooh, Mox Diamond? Okay, well there's the mana I was asking for. I would like Treasure Cruise, Spellseeker, Toxic Deluge, but Diamond is really nice. It is a combo with Crucible, just saying. Desperate Ritual. Wait, we didn't wheel the Baral, did we? Or did I just miss him? I just realized I didn't get Baral back. What the heck? Who's taking my Barals? Yeah, I think this is a Desperate Ritual deck. Basically all the red rituals with Thousand Year Storm and Past in Flames I think are really good. I want to get some like the literal card Dark Ritual would be good. This pack does nothing for us. Bloodstained Mire, Stomping Ground. Do I have any other fetches? No. Well, Bedevil is just a very powerful card. We can also very easily get up enough mana to overload Elysium Mortars. But I think I'm just going to take Search. This deck can actually flip Search First Kanta relatively easily. And Search First Kanta putting cards in our graveyard is actively good for us. So I'll do that. Oh, I also don't want Tangawai. What's my creature? Snapcaster Mage? I could take Emrakul. I don't think I'm going to hard cast it, but if I take Emrakul and then wheel Oath of Druids, that's like a kind of funny alternate win condition. Because I'm not going to be doing this. I don't think Rakdos Return is that good in this deck. Like, Bitter Blossom and Fire Confluence doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, I'm going to take Emrakul. Ooh. High Tide? Or Pyretic. I think Pyretic should come around. I love High Tide. The real question is how much blue mana can I actually get? Because High Tide, Frantic Search is a real combo. Unfortunately, I don't have Turnabout. High Tide Time Spiral is good. Yeah, I gotta take it. Pyretic Ritual. Hopefully you wheel. Ooh, Dig Through Time? Okay, I'm down for Dig. Oh, that's... Oh, Mind's Desire to Emrakul is a win condition. Okay, I'll take it. And nothing for us here. I guess a Braid for like some early interaction. I forget what I was trying to wheel. Flame Slash keeps us alive, I guess. But we want all of our burn to hit face. This deck is spicy, but it's a little bit short. What do I need? Heartbeat of Spring. Yeah, okay. Oh, I want to wheel one of these rituals. I think that's what it was. There was a second ritual that I was hoping to have come around. And I think it's in the next pack. I don't remember. The fact that we didn't get the Electromancer and Baral didn't wheel is kind of sad, though. There's Bedevil. Sure. All right, deck. Give us that red ritual back, please. Oh, okay. Do I have any green fixing at all? No. Well, I think we're going to find some green fixing because Oath into Emrakul is like just a really funny way to win the game. All right, we need green black dual land here. I think I'm going to cut Duress. I want to limit the amount of black mana that I'm running. I think Yawgmoth's Will is good. We have a couple rituals that go. There we go. Pyretic Ritual is good. See? It's just auto-picking the last card. What the heck? I think it's worth cutting Snapcaster for Oath into Emrakul. Basically, the question is, can I make this green mana work? I have Mox Diamond. Let's see what the mana looks like. Oh, they recommend 0 forests. So I'm not going to be casting Tendrils. Actually, can this deck even cast Tendrils? That's the real question. I guess if we have literally Cabal Ritual. How many playables do I have right now? This is a spell, so I have 25. Because I could, this might seem crazy, but I could do like that, and even cut Vampiric Tutor, and just run like Heartbeat of Spring Oath. And then if we see that Brain Freeze isn't lethal, we can bring in Tendrils. Because Yawgmoth's Will is normally pretty good, but we already have Past in Flames, and all the cards we want to be flashing back, like we don't have Lion's Eye Diamond or Black Lotus to bring back with this. So all the cards we want to be getting back are spells. This is basically just a very hard to cast Past in Flames. I think, it's kind of interesting. Because yeah, if we had like Metamorphose to filter to black to cast Tendrils, I could see it, but running green for Heartbeat actually seems pretty good. And this also lets us play way more islands for a High Tide. And now oh no, I can't run Wall of Roots. I guess at that point, I really do like Cabal Ritual, but the black mana doesn't actually do anything for us. That's the problem. So like we can Cabal Ritual for a bunch of black mana, but then what? Whereas Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, Seething Song all go well with Past in Flames into Thousand Year Storm. I'm gonna look at the deck for a second and I'll come back, but right now I feel like cutting the black cards might be correct. All right, so this is the configuration I've settled upon. And looking at this, I think this is actually a lot better than running the black cards. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 green sources for Oath of Druids and Heartbeat of Spring, both of which are excellent in this deck. Heartbeat of Spring, Frantic Search, Time Spiral. are all great combos. And Oath just insta wins with Emrakul. And we have a bunch of discard outlets for Emrakul, so that doesn't really matter. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red sources, which seems great to me. I mean, all of our red sources are basically rituals, so we don't want to be casting them that early anyway. And then this lets us play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, kind of 10 islands. So High Tide is very powerful. So we can go like High Tide into Frantic Search, and just generate a ton of mana that way. And yeah, and also more islands for Gush. And then also our alternate win cons are like Mind's Desire into Emrakul is a pretty sweet way to win the game, especially with some burn spells. So like Emrakul hitting for 15 should just kill them. And yeah, that's the deck. Let's see how it performs. See you guys round 1. Well, this hand is kind of everything we would want. It's got all of our mana, bunch of lands, High Tide with a bunch of islands, Mana Vault. I don't like what's happening here. All right, that's kind of gross. I feel like I want to bring in Duress against this opponent. Do I want to play Gitaxian Probe? I'm gonna wait. Probe can help us get Storm Count later on, and knowing what's in their hand isn't gonna make them kill us any slower. So we might just lose. I think the biggest issue with this deck is we don't have any busted fast starts. Uh-oh. If they hit Emrakul, that's gonna be bad. What? They're just using... Yeah, that's... I can think of worse things that they could do. Now that's a good card. So let's go Island. And I kind of want to probe now, paying life, or paying mana here. Just to see what's going on. Mostly so I can draw accelerants so that I can hit Thousand Year Storm. Because I really want to draw like some rituals. So I can go like High Tide, Ritual, Thousand Year Storm, Frantic Search, and just kind of take the game that way. Conscripts, Vraska's Contempt, and Nighthawk. Okay. I'm not worried about those. In fact, if they play Nighthawk, I think I just Sweltering Suns. And then their clock's pretty slow. They don't have any red sources for Zealous Conscripts, and Vraska's Contempt actually has 0 targets in my deck. So, yeah. Let's see if opponent pays. They do not. Okay, so probably we're just seeing Nighthawk come down, and then we can Bloodstained Mire for Mountain, Sweltering Suns away the board. Because can Gonti hit lands? No, they can only cast. Okay. What? They hit my search? Well, that's just gross. Alright, fair enough. Well, they did not hit Emrakul, so that's good for me. We hit more land, so that's bad for me. Let's go Bloodstained Mire. Actually, I kind of want to just get more islands in play so that we can High Tide out Thousand Year Storm faster. So, let's play an island. If they don't cast a creature this turn, I think I'm just going to cycle Sweltering Suns. But if they cast Nighthawk, then probably we just go Bloodstained Mire, fetch Mountain, kill both. They put it on top. Okay, it's probably a red source then. They're untapping. And they kept Badlands. Alright. I think I still keep Sweltering Suns because they have 1 unknown and then all of these. It's so weird that they don't just want to cast, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could have just cast Conscripts. Ooh, Mox Diamond is good. That's a way to cast High Tide without, yeah, let's play a Mox Diamond. It's a way to cast High Tide without using the island. So what can I do right now? I can do a couple things. None of it is particularly impressive. So let's go Mox Diamond. We're going to discard a forest. And then I'm going to play Bloodstained Mire and just pass turn. If they Zealous Conscripts, then I think I just wait in Sweltering Suns. If they do anything else, I think I'm just going to cycle this so I can try and hit like Time Spiral. Because right now, High Tide into Time Spiral generates a ton of mana. Sower. Wait, what? That was not a card I expected from their deck. So they're not playing Zealous. Okay. Grave Titan is kind of a problem. So let's see. Next turn, I can go High Tide into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cast Thousand Year Storm. And if I draw a red source, I can then cast Sweltering Suns to wipe the board. And then I have Thousand Year Storm in play. I kind of like those odds. Okay, so I'm going to keep Sweltering Suns in hand. That's what we've decided. Although, Am I dead next turn? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm actually... Oh, I am dead to a Conscript's attack. Yeah, so I'm going to keep Sweltering Suns in hand. And not going to fetch off Bloodstain because I need another red island. Now I might just be able to High Tide off an island. So I cast High Tide here, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. But then I still only have 2 mana left over, and that's not enough to actually cast Sweltering Suns. We're so close to killing this Grave Titan. let me go through the math again. So now I have 3 red, and I can go High Tide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then, yeah, I only have 2 mana left. And this, I only have 1 Volcanic. So that doesn't work. So I think I can just Sweltering Suns these away. And I have 1 draw step. Ugh, I don't like that either, but I think it's what I gotta do. Sweltering Suns. Oh, wait. I can maybe Sweltering Suns, then Burst Lightning with Kicker. High Tide here. Actually, wait. I think that might work. So I go High Tide, Sweltering Suns, floating 1, 1, 2. No, that's not enough. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Cast this, and then we're gonna fetch off Bloodstained Mire. We have a lot of good draws, so let's see what we can get. Frantic Search, I think, is probably our best option. Yeah, because if we had gone High Tide, we would have 1 extra mana. Maybe I could have done it. They've been a swamp. They play Zealous Conscripts. The thing is, if I go for that plan, like, what am I hoping to top deck? I guess Past in Flames. Wait, let me check this mana. So I play High Tide, and then 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1 floating. No, I'm still short. Okay, counting is hard, guys. Opponent is not going to cast Zealous Conscripts. Okay, we take 6, we fall to 8. Well, now if we can do something like Thousand Year Storm, Past in Flames, Sweltering Suns, Zealous Conscripts does not kill us. So that's good. Animate Dead on Gonti. Ugh, okay. And how does this work? So they get Gonti, he targets me, and the other cards go on the bottom. So I'm gonna have bad cards on the bottom. I kind of want to have bad cards on the bottom, so I'm gonna shuffle first. Grabbing Mountain. And we'll see whatever Gonti can grab. So they get a bit more of information. Probably they grab Emrakul and things get much harder for me, which I'm not a huge fan of. But yeah, I think we basically are kind of all in on drawing Time Spiral or Frantic Search. Maybe Factor Fiction is castable. And let's hope for the best. Come on, Island. I think we're just dead. We have a bunch of mana but can't do anything with it. Unless I can Burst Lightning with Kicker a bunch of times. So High Tide, 1, 2, 3, 4, cast Thousand Year Storm. And I can Burst Lightning with Kicker twice. So 4 and then 4, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's something. If opponent doesn't play Zealous Conscripts, I guess maybe that can get there. If I did the math right, I think I did. Red, Thousand Year Storm, cast with Kicker. This is the saddest use of Thousand Year Storm I've ever seen. It could have been 8 to the face. I mean, it's kind of a lot of damage. Same targets. So Grave Titan's dead. We take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If opponent realizes they can play Zealous Conscripts, we lose. Sower of Temptation is in their deck, though. So seeing that makes me kind of happy that their mana is so bad. What is this? Vraska's Contempt your own Grave Titan. Alright. I imagine I'm just dead. But they haven't cast Conscripts yet. So maybe they give us a shot. We draw Time Spiral. Okay, we're dead. Okay. you got the hasty meats. So given what I saw, I kind of like Flame Slash over, what did I put in? Sweltering Suns also seems kind of good. Yeah, maybe I don't need Flame Slash. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, we are gonna go first. High Tide, Lightning Strike, Dig Through Time. Yeah, I mean, this hand, again, it's got everything I need. It has High Tide with some islands, Dig Through Time to refuel, and Lightning Strike to keep us alive. We just gotta trust in the top of our deck. I think going to 6 is worse than this hand. If we had something like Black Lotus or any type of like fast mana, maybe mulliganing would make sense, but we don't. This deck is more of like a slow Storm deck. And with Force in hand, Oath of Druids is always an out. Opponent kept 7 as well. Let's lead on island. Okay, Scalding Tarn. So their mana's not that bad. They just saw only swamps because they have Scalding Tarn for Badlands, which is pretty solid. Okay, well, if you get Mana Vault 2 games in a row... Wait, really? You have Mana Vault into Shrine? Maybe I should bring in a Braid. I feel like that's not a good sequence, though. I want to play Mountain because I can Lightning Strike a creature. I don't know. I feel like getting Shrine down this early, you're not a beatdown deck. So maybe in like 15 turns it'll kill me. I'm kind of okay with that. Although, maybe they just put in Shrine because they had cards like Vraska's Contempt that do actually nothing. It's just weird. Like, they could have used Mana Vault to cast Grave Titan next turn, but instead they used it to cast a turn 1 Shrine of Burning Rage. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Alright, now we just play islands. And probably we'll end up going like High Tide into Dig Through Time somehow. If I don't draw anything else good. Okay, Deck Fade's a real deal. Good thing I don't have any artifacts. You draw 2. I can't actually kill him with Lightning Strike. That's kind of problematic. It makes Brain Freeze kills a lot easier though. But he did just straight up draw them 2 cards. Alright, deck, what are you doing to me? Can I cast Dig Through Time? Dig Through Time costs 8. This will make it cost 6. No. Okay. Go. Let's see, I can go High Tide, Pyretic Ritual, Floating a Blue, but then I have to Dig Through Time exiling all of those. That seems kind of bad. We'll just wait. Our time will come. This is whenever you cast a spell. Okay. So I think we're just on use Dak Faden to mill them out and hope to get them with Brain Freeze. It's a good plan, I think. The downside of that is that they get basically whatever cards in their deck that they want because they're drawing 3 cards a turn. Yeah, Power Stone's fine. It discarded Thran Dynamo. I guess that's just worse than Power Stone right now. They have Lava Claw and Reaches, right? Okay. I feel like I just go for that, right? High Tide, Pyretic Ritual. Yeah, that seems good. Pyretic, Time Spiral, Floating, a red. On top of the bunch. Oh, that's a Mind's Desire. That's a Mind's Desire. That's going to be an Emrakul here. Okay, cast that. So let's go red for Desperate Ritual. Seething Song. And then I kind of want to go Past in Flames here. Yeah, Past in Flames seems good. 3, 1. I can go down to 1 red. Then cast Desperate Ritual using a blue. Then cast Seething Song. And I kind of want to cast Search for Escanta. And then Mind's Desire. And we can always hit Frantic Search. So let's do that. Floating 1 of each. 9 Mind's Desire triggers. Let's do it. Gitaxian Probe. Deck? Deck? What are you doing? I don't... What? That's like the worst set of hits I could possibly think of. Alright, let's start with Gitaxian Probe. Look at their hand. Wildfire, Vraska's Contempt, Gonti, Ashiok. Okay. Frantic Search. Okay, Frantic Search is a good start. So I can cast High Tide, Pyretic Ritual, Frantic Search. Do I want to Gifts Ungiven first? Sure. Target you. Let's go Brain Freeze, Gush, Mox Diamond, and Heartbeat of Spring. Sure. I just have to make sure I don't deck myself. Oh, wait. Mind's Desire does deck me. Wait, they gave me Mox Diamond and Heartbeat in hand? Okay. Let's go Mox. Discard that. I know their hand, so let's go green, cast Heartbeat of Spring. Cast Frantic Search. I guess discard these 2. And I need red mana. So we go like that. And then we tap all of this. Flashback Past in Flames. We win. Okay, okay. And they don't even know we have Emrakul in the deck, although they saw Oath. That's pretty sweet. Alright. I'm kind of feeling like a Braid might be good against them. Probably better than Burst Lightning. Just because it kills, they have quite a few 3 toughness dudes. And it can kill like Thran Dynamo just to stall him out. Changed my mind. Still running Burst Lightning because it goes face with Thousand Year Storm. Yeah, I changed my mind back. It's hard. I don't like... I could get in a situation where Braid is bad, and I could get in a situation where Burst Lightning is bad, but a Braid, let's see what we've gone through. That can kill Gonti, Zealous Conscripts, Thran Dynamo, Mana Crypt. Yeah, a Braid's gotta be better. Well, this hand has Oath of Druids, so let's keep it. It's a little sketchy if we don't get there an Oath, but their deck is mostly like dorky creatures. Like if they're playing Vampire Nighthawk, Oath of Druids has gotta be good. And they didn't even see the creature I'm getting, so it's possible they just try and keep in removal. I'm just gonna go Island to Taxian Probe, look at their hand. Actually, yeah, I want to look at their hand. Power Stone, Ugin, Dak Fate. What the heck? What? What kind of hand is that? Sure. That is one of the worst keeps I've ever seen. Okay. What is the game plan here? You got it, boss. Let's play Search for His Content and start digging. Go. That literally might be the worst keep I've ever seen. I guess their game plan is just to discard and then reanimate off Animate Dead. Put Island into my graveyard. I kind of want to fill my graveyard so I can flip Search faster. But islands are pretty good, so I'm going to say no. I'm just going to make land drops while they do all of this. I have Island. So next turn they discard Consecrated Sphinx. So the turn they're going to Animate Dead, I'm going to play Oath of Druids, which will be next turn. And then they just kind of put Mount into my graveyard? No, cool with that too. So let's go Bloodstained Mire for Volcanic. Mox Diamond. Discarding this. How much of a storm count can I get right now? Mox Diamond, Desperate Ritual, Seething Song. Puts me up to 7, 8, 9... Wait, how does this work? So if I tap these two, I play Desperate Ritual, and then I play Seething Song, I have 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can Oath of Druids into Mind's Desire. The problem then is, because I cast my Oath of Druids, then my Mind's Desire, if I hit Emrakul, is bad. But that doesn't matter because, yeah, that's actually fine. So let's do that. I don't see a reason not to. Let's make sure the math is right. So Desperate Ritual gives me 3. This goes up to 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Yeah, okay. Desperate Ritual, Seething Song, Oath of Druids, Mind's Desire. There we go. Cast Emrakul. Cast Gush. Cast Past in Flames. I don't really want it exiled, so I do cast it. And that'll just let me go off next turn, so that's pretty good. Right, I have no way to generate mana, so yeah. Emrakul extra trigger. Yeah, we win the match! See you guys round 2. Ooh, this hand is quite terrible. I'm gonna mulligan it. It just doesn't do anything. This hand is even worse. We're going down. This hand is Oath of Druid, so I'm gonna keep. I think basically now our game plan is find a forest and hope Oath of Druids wins. Because I don't know how else we're winning off of a mulligan to 5. Or 4? No, mull to 5. Okay. Come on, deck forest. The problem is we don't actually have that many green sources in the deck. But we could also just get some rituals and like hit Mind's Desire somehow. Okay. Bonus deck is sweet. There's a forest. I'm not going to play the Oath yet. I think if I play Oath, they just hold their creatures in hand. So we're just going to wait and try and get them. This is not the ideal situation by any means. But I don't know. We just got to hope that they're playing creatures, even though they have Dimir Signet and Coalition Relic. Nobody ever plays around Oath of Druids. Come on, creature. That can find a creature. Yeah. Uh-oh. They're like a wildfire deck? Don't like that. Fortunately, I can kill Chandra with Lightning Strike into Burst Lightning. Lightning Strike her. Don't think opponent's playing many creatures, guys. Ooh, Time Spiral is a good out, too. Burst Lightning there. So now we just have to hit like running lands. And that's kind of our game plan. So they charge counter, she's dead. Okay. Play creature. Uh-oh. I don't love that. Maybe I should be running Vamp in my deck. Because I can get 4 black sources by running in 1 extra swamp. Maybe that makes more sense. What do I cut for Vampiric Tutor? Not sure. Also, sorry about the leaf blower if you can hear it. It's pretty far away. Creature, creature, creature. That makes a creature, but that also kills artifacts. Come on! My Oath of Druid's luck has been so bad. Okay, what do I hit off of Frantic Search that makes this worth it? Basically nothing. Yeah, basically nothing, because I can't generate extra blue. Alright, I'll play Oath. You never know. Maybe by playing this, they know it's there, but it's also possible they mess up the Vraska. Plus, this forces them to downtick on Oath instead of getting Vraska up to ultimate next turn. So it is a net positive, even though it just dies. Okay, opponent's deck is good. I'll give them that. Soul Ring, Vampiric Tutor, Coalition Relic. Yeah, I'm digging it. Yep, right, just as we thought. So we need to draw like Island High Tide here. And basically anything else doesn't work. But we got a couple turns, maybe. Okay, I feel like opponent's not playing many creatures, so the Oath plan might not be the best. Which means this is a terrible matchup for us. Number 1, because Oath of Druids is worse. But number 2, if they're not playing creatures, they're playing good spells. And that's not a thing I want to be. They didn't even discard what is in their hand. Alright. Island this turn, High Tide next turn. Off. I think I just got to do that. I need to hit lands. Oh, that's actually a really good hit. Huh? We got a shot. A good split. We'll take the lands here. Play Island to go ahead. So now High Tide gets there. Heartbeat of Spring also gets there because we can go Heartbeat of Spring, land, Frantic Search. Okay. So 2 good draws. Many, many bad draws. That card is... Sure. The card's fine, I guess. So Nahiri ultimates next turn. I'm guessing they probably have an Emrakul. So kind of no matter what, we have to go for it. It's unfortunate if we cast Frantic Search, I guess we can use Seething Song to cast Mind's Desire. Yep. Yeah, I think we're kind of basically all in on hard cast Emrakul or bust. Or somehow find a way to brainstorm them out, brain freeze them out. Feels like opponent has a bunch of kill spells in hand. Ugh, it's a bad draw. So let's Blitzmire, fetch, grab Volcanic. I think I just gotta go for this. So 2, 3. We're gonna cast Frantic Search and just hope. Unfortunately, they get to find out about our Emrakul because I want to hit that off Mind's Desire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, discard these 2. And we basically have to Gitaxian Probe into one of our rituals here. Progenitus, Incinerate Gideon. That'll do it. That will do it. So I can Mind's Desire for 4, or I can just Time Spiral. I think Time Spiral actually seems better here. Wow, their hand, why are they not discarding cards? We might be able to get there. 5 lands, okay. Let's go Mox Diamond, discarding Forest. Cast Fact or Fiction. Hope to hit Frantic Search. I guess that's a reason not to tap your islands, huh? But we got Past in Flames, so I think we can actually just kill them. The problem is they have Progenitus in their deck. That's quite the odd split. Yeah, I don't know if Brain Freeze is actually going to kill them. But we can try. Let's go Desperate Ritual. I think I just got to set up for the win also next turn. Because I can mill them out right now. And I can also Lightning Strike to prevent Nahiri from ultimating. Which seems good. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So Past in Flames costs 4, but then, yeah, I can't really get anywhere after that. So let's just go Lightning Strike Nahiri, and then Brain Freeze them. I know Progenitus is in their deck, but they'll go down to 1 card in library, and they can't currently kill us. And if it's in their hand, they just die, so. If they have Emrakul, that's worse. Significantly worse. Okay, no Emrakul. Progenitus shuffled. Okay, so Progenitus is going to be the last card in their deck. So they have to kill me this turn. Alright, do your worst. They chose no. Good decision. Oh, I want to look at their deck. Gideon, Pernicious Deed, Damnation. Okay, so Oath of Druids is just terrible. Their deck looks kind of bad, though. Like, it's a lot of colors, but none of them really do much. You know what I'm saying? Like, aside from Soul Ring and a couple Planeswalkers, I don't think Nahiri Ultimate for Progenitus is that great. Oh, man, I know what's going to happen. They're going to discard Progenitus and then redraw it next turn. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. Is Incinerate in their graveyard? Okay. Yeah, actually, so they can play around getting decked right now. And I can only Past in Flames as a sorcery. So I gotta do something, I think. Because currently, they just swing for 6. If they have any burn, I die. I can wait 1 more turn, but if they have any burn, I just lose the game here. What do I have that can win? Hard casting my own Emrakul. Let's see how much mana I can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, Heartbeat of Spring. Or let's just use that. And then Past in Flames costs 4, so I have 2 mana left. So I can go like, yeah, Heartbeat of Spring, Past in Flames, High Tide, Desperate Ritual, Factor Fiction. I'm gonna wait 1 more turn because I don't have enough mana right now. All right, I fall to 1. Well played by the opponent for discarding their Progenitus. But if I had any discard spell that could kill them, we take 6. Vraska kills Mox Diamond. Oh, it doesn't kill Mox Diamond, okay. And if they play any spells, they die. So, so hard to deal with this type of effect. I've had so many games fighting these stupid cards. Alright, deck. Frantic Search. Okay. Ask and you shall receive, I suppose. So, let's go Heartbeat of Spring. Island. Frantic Search. Wait. Yeah, I want a Frantic Search now. I'm just going to tap all of this. I don't really know what colors I need yet, but... Or wait, no, that makes no sense. Because I also want to cast High Tide. We're just going to Frantic Search like this. I think I need extra red, so I'm going to untap a red source. Both of Druids is bad. Thousand Year Storm is very, very good. So discard, discard. Untap, untap, untap. Cast Past in Flames. I want to cast High Tide here, so I'm going to do this. Because High Tide generates a ton of mana. High Tide. Okay, add some red. This is 6, so I can Thousand Year Storm. Yeah, that should just be lethal. Then cast Frantic Search. And that's 1,000,000 mana. Discard these 2. Okay. Discard these 2. I might actually squeeze this one out. Discard these 2. This is beautiful. Discard these 2. I'm gonna tap some green just in case. Okay, Desperate Ritual adds like 17,000 mana. And then, right now I could just Lightning Strike them for 21. That is the most mana I've ever had. Good game. Did we do it? Yes, yes. Beautiful. Okay. So, Oath of Druids seems terrible. Heartbeat of Spring was amazing that game. So I'm going to cut Oath of Druids. What do I bring in? Probably Durax? Or just a Braid? Or does Bedevil kill Planeswalkers? I think I just like a Braid. It's unfortunate Oath is so bad. So we're going to cut a Forest. Add Island. Because a Braid kills artifacts too. We had like 60 mana. And I think this is still fine. Brain Freeze is still a decent win. I could switch to Tendrils, but the problem with switching to Tendrils is our mana has to get like pretty bad. We do gain Cabal Ritual. So I could go like Cabal Ritual, Tendrils of Agony, Yawgmoth's Will, and cut. And then we had Blackleaf Cliffs, cut an island for a swamp. And at that point, we might just run Vampiric. And we cut... Search for Skanta is pretty good. Sweltering Suns. Maybe I don't need Yawgmoth's Will. Yeah, I don't know if this actually seems better. Like, Tendrils is fine, but we can just win off Thousand Year Storm. I think this is worse. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this. Add back the island. 1738, and then we bring back a Braid, and probably just Banefire. Submit the deck. Seems good to me. Their deck is just so slow that unless they have Soul Ring in their opener, which they don't, good. I think I can just like play lands. Eventually I'm going to draw a Tide and then like time spiral them out. Strip Mine hurts. Strip Mine hurts. I'm gonna play Island past turn. I feel like I'm gonna get my Mountain Strip Mine, but they don't actually know which one to hit. And with High Tide, they probably want to hit Islands. Wow, mono Signets into Signets. Opponent is currently Brainstorm locked. I'm really hoping for no Soul Ring with this last mana. Oh, they didn't even play a land? Aye. Alright, that's a gross start. Okay. Thousand Year Storm. That's a good one. I'm gonna play Forest. So the reason for playing this Forest is they don't know which card to strip mine now because I have one of each. So it's kind of random. What they don't know is strip mining Mountain is the worst for me. Okay. Zavraska? Okay, well the Thousand Year Storm's a lot worse. Yep. Because I could actually resolve Thousand Year Storm next turn. Oh, I like a Braid. Island. Actually, I don't really like a Braid. Alright, go ahead. Vraska will just be the death of us. Probably. High Tide could do it. Also, them not strip mining us would be pretty solid. So she ultimates next turn. Fair enough, let's kill this. That way if I draw like a burn spell and they ultimate Vraska, then I can just kill the remaining pirate. So it kind of incentivizes them to not ultimate next turn and wait one more turn. Sure. Opponent, why aren't you strip mining me? That should be like the first thing you do. Just strip mine. Get rid of my lands. That's what this card does. Okay. Storm count is 1/2. You can brain freeze them for 3. Ugh, okay. Goodbye, Mountain. I believe the correct play here is to brain freeze myself. That way Dig Through Time can find like Mountain burn spell. And Past in Flames can go in the graveyard as well. Like that. Okay. Dig Through Time is pretty good now. Mind's Desire. No! We're just dead. We'll see if they go for the ultimate. If they don't, we can probably win on the following turn. What was that, a turn 4 Vraska with Strip Mine backup? Because if they go for the ultimate and I have a bounce spell, they have literally no way to win the game. So it's very likely they wait one turn to play around that. Yeah, this actually seems fine, because then if I draw like Volcanic Island, I can go Seething Song, Time Spiral, or something like that. I might go a draw. I could probably go Seething Song, Past in Flames, High Tide, Frantic Search, depending on how much mana that is. So if they don't go for it, fine. Opponent's a risky man. Alright, we're dead. Okay, so game 3. I'm not actually still that scared of what's going on. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we're not running Oath. I could put in Snapcaster Mage. That is something. But we already have Past in Flames, so I don't really need him. Let's go first. What's with these hands, man? What's with these hands? We have Past in Flames Gush, which is cool. But we're going to be so down on lands. I think this one is a mulligan. This one's a keep. But it's not a good keep. I'll put that on top. Let's lead on Island. I don't want to get my Volcanic Island strip mined. This hand is extraordinarily weak to strip mine, but basically we're going to Frantic Search and hope to set up like a Fact or Fiction thing that can draw us more lands to eventually hit Thousand Year Storm. The biggest issue is that I think Emrakul shuffles away our Frantic Search. Opponent, you don't... You don't just turn 1 to Brainstorm. Okay, well, if they're making plays like this, then we have a pretty good shot. They cracked a fetch to play Brainstorm main phase turn 1. That seems bad. Unless they have like Black Lotus in their deck, but I've seen their whole deck. For those who are wondering why I'm saying this, Brainstorm puts cards from your hand on top. So if they cast Brainstorm main phase, then they're going to automatically redraw at least one of the cards they put back. So it's not that great. But if you cast Brainstorm, put cards on top of your library, and then shuffle your library, then it's like you basically traded 2 bad cards for 3 good cards, and it's way more powerful. Taxian Probe. So let's see what they got going on. Pay the blue. Demir Signet, Maelstrom Pulse, Assassin's Trophy. A whole lot of nothing over there. And they're Brainstorm locked. So we just gotta hit lands. Bladestainmire. Okay, I guess they do have a fetch. Oh, they have a lot of fetch lands. I think if we hit a land on turn 3, we're in good shape. Because then we can Frantic Search and hope to Factor Fiction. And then Demir Signet. Yep. Okay. Alright, deck. Land on turn 3, please. Nice. I think I'm gonna wait. I would like to hold Frantic Search in hand if possible. Because it's so powerful if we hit High Tide off like Factor Fiction. I really want to cast Time Spiral off of Thousand Year Storm. Alright, deck. We just want 1 land here. What did they play? Marsh Flats. Okay. Land. Yes. Okay. So they're going to Time Warp. That's okay. We could just flop. Wow, their mana is quite good. I give them respect for drafting a good mana base. But their hand does nothing. Like, I think Maelstrom Pulse... Both of these cards basically do nothing again. Oh, Assassin's Trophy can kill Thousand Year Storm. So that's kind of good. So now the question is, do you main phase Time Warp as an Explorer? I'm hoping they say no, because I'm going to Time Spiral. There we go. Cast off. Wow, that is a good set of cards. Honestly, if it's High Tide versus the rest, I still might just take High Tide. I think I still just take High Tide here. This card is so powerful. Braid. So let's just go High Tide. Frantic Search. Discarding. So I think now is where I want to decide how much mana do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did not play a land. Holy cow. I can cast Thousand Year Storm into Time Spiral? Wait. That works. That just works. Okay, I'm gonna discard... Wait. I gotta make sure this works. I might actually achieve my goal. So I did not play a land. I have 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna gain 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I can't do that. I'm short. So I can Mind's Desire with a storm count of 3, or I can just cast a Time Spiral here. Probably just casting Time Spiral is better. So let's discard Emrakul and Thousand Year Storm. That shuffles. Play a land, cast Time Spiral. And I kind of want the green floating. Okay. So I have all of that. I can go Mox Diamond. Discarding this forest. I can cast Heartbeat of Spring. Blue, red. Kind of bold to tap all of your mana in response to Heartbeat. That's fair. I don't know what's in their hand. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. I have High Tide. I forgot about that. Yeah, we're fine. So I can go Thousand Year Storm. Tap this for red. Wait, yeah, we're totally fine here. So that's 4, 5, 6. So I can go Thousand Year Storm, Seething Song for a bunch. Yeah, that's fine. Because that's red, blue, that, and then I have 1,000,000 red mana, and I can Factor Fiction still holding up blue mana. Okay. And that basically gets all the cards I would ever want. Okay, that's kind of sweet. Let's add red, that, cast Seething Song. Cast Factor Fiction. And that should just kill them. They have to do 5 FOF splits. Dig Through Time versus Gifts Ungiven. We win the match. Yes, they didn't make me go through that. We're in the finals. Okay, all right, see you guys there. All right, going first, we're in the finals. We're gonna win this. Don't you worry. With a hand like this, how can we not? I think this deck is basically just here to showcase the power of High Tide. I'm gonna lead out on Island for obvious reasons. Colonnade, okay. There you go. The man of the hour. Kind of, I still want to wait on Probe. I'm gonna play Forest here and pass. Probe can help us generate more mana. It can also let us know if they have counter spells for when we go for the High Tide turn. Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond is actually kind of bad here, so I could just discard it to Frantic Search. I'm gonna play this. Next turn, I probably will Jitaxian Probe. Yeah, Mox Diamond is good in general, especially if you have like Time Spiral and all this card draw, but when you're untapping lands, it's just better to have the land in play. Alright, I feel like this is going to be another matchup where Oath of Druids is bad. Ooh, okay. Probe, show me your hand. And let's draw land. Upheaval, Karn, Jace, Counterspell. Fair enough. Okay, perfect. So now we can go Bloodstained Mire, and we're just going to pass. Opponent probably wants to resolve Jace next turn, which can be the turn we try and go off. What do they play? Show game log. Plays Plains, okay. Plains, Jace. We have a fetch land in case they Fate Seal us. Alright, let's see what they do. What a card on top, right? So the question is, I feel like they're likely to put lands on top, and I just want to draw land more than anything. It could also be an Emrakul. I think them putting cards on top is just bad, so we're going to shuffle here and grab Volcanic. Oh, okay. Heartbeat of Spring's pretty good. So, can we go off right now? I can go Heartbeat of Spring, Frantic Search. We're so close, it's got to be worth it. Heartbeat of Spring. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Problem is the opponent has Counterspell. I can go... Oh, actually, we're still okay. I can go Heartbeat of Spring, Gush, replay land, Frantic Search. The problem is if I play Heartbeat of Spring, my opponent plays Karn and exiles it, or just jams Upheaval. So if I don't go off this turn when I cast Heartbeat, I basically lose. So I could go High Tide, tap 2, Gush, replay land, Frantic Search. Hang on, how much mana does this generate? So Heartbeat of Spring cost this, and then I get 2 mana, I play Gush, I get another 2 mana, plus the Mox Diamond is 5 mana. Frantic Search puts me up to 7 mana, and that lets me Past in Flames into Frantic Search. Okay, so Heartbeat of Spring. I think this is good. Add probably or blue. Cast Gush. Bouncing you two. We drew Emrakul, that's not great. Replay a land, Volcanic. Play Mox Diamond. Discarding Island. Now we can go High Tide, because it's free. Tap this for red now. No, I think I have a lot of blue requirements here. Tap this for blue, recast Frantic Search. Discard 2 cards. Oath and Dig Through Time. The problem is I would love to discard Emrakul, but maybe we could just cast an Emrakul here. I might actually be able to hard cast Emrakul. Tap that for red. So what cards can I hit off Factor Fiction? 2, 3, 4. I can cast Past in Flames here. I think I'm gonna start with Past, and I don't need this green, so we'll do that. Past in Flames using the green and the blue. Then we go High Tide. Oh, let's go Jitaxian Probe. Alright, same thing. Search for Skenta doesn't do much. Let's go High Tide. Blue. Play Frantic Search. Oh, Thousand Year Storm into Lightning Strike might just be lethal. I can't Gush, so my graveyard is actually pretty bad. Yeah, I think Thousand Year Storm into Lightning Strike gets there, so let's discard these two. Untap these. And then tap this for, doesn't matter. Thousand Year Storm, Lightning Strike is lethal. Sweet! Got there! That was a really challenging turn, but we stormed off with like what? Literally 3 lands starting with. All right, well, we are up in the finals. That's something I didn't think I would say with this deck. This is another matchup where I feel like Oath of Druids is probably bad, just because we saw a bunch of planeswalkers and stuff. That doesn't mean I think the black cards are necessarily good, but I think it means we can go down in forests, add an island, and put in a Banefire. The problem with Snapcaster is I don't have any like good cheap spells, and Snapcaster flashing back Pyretic Ritual isn't necessarily a good play. You know what? I'm gonna keep Oath in. I haven't seen like definitive evidence that it's bad. And if they happen to have like a Snapcaster Mage or like an incidental creature, then Oath is gonna be great. Of course, it's in our opener. Oh, I forgot I had Gifts Ungiven. This deck is awesome. Let's go Island. Oh, I forgot about Sweltering Suns. I should have made some cuts. The nice thing is this card just cycles. And I don't want to expose Volcanic to Wasteland, so I'm just gonna play all islands here. Coalition Relic, you got it. Put Island into Graveyard. I actually will. Just because I have so many. Alright, now I'm going to play a red source. I'm going to cycle Sweltering Suns probably, because it doesn't do anything. I'm kind of scared of how much mana the opponent has, though. Yeah. The good thing is Search for Azcanta is good against Jace, and they're playing this tapped, so they don't have too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Karn next turn would be an issue. They also have the card Counterspell, which is kind of frustrating. But I can Gifts Ungiven for Past in Flames, High Tide, Frantic Search, and that's all like pretty good. Cycle this. Oh, wow. Okay. But Mountain, yes. Ice that. Well, that's pretty frustrating. Okay. That was one of the best uses of ice I've ever seen, given that we have 2 incredible 4-drops that would flip our search. I think honestly I might just upkeep Factor Fiction so that search flips. But I guess that doesn't do anything, does it? This looks like Karn. It's always Karn. The good thing is Karn can only hit 2 lands. And we could just keep running out islands. Sure. That was such a good... Put island into your graveyard. Yes. Desperate Ritual. It can't go off yet, but Karn can uptick and make us just exile this Oath of Druids. So go ahead. Yeah, Karn actually isn't the end-all be-all here. Oath of Druids goes bye-bye. They can start the game with an Oath in hand. Spellseeker. I'm going to respond to that with Factor Fiction. Because I feel like Spellseeker is finding Counterspell here. Okay, so Spellseeker's grabbing Counterspell for certain. So they're going to hold that up. Next turn, Search for Azcanta I can make flip. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. So I can cast Mind's Desire. I can go Desperate Ritual Mind's Desire. But I can't generate any more mana than that. If I take the Frantic Search pile, I get way more mana. And then I can find High Tide. I think this pile's better. And if I put 2 in my graveyard, this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just bin whatever it is and then search flips. The thing is, can I win the long game? Karn is just going to exile 1 more land. Like, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna play the long game here. Oh, Foff already gives us card number 7, so we can keep whatever search hits if we want. Yep. But Karn is like not that scary. Opponent's not killing us anywhere fast enough. But Islander Graveyard, yes. I want to draw High Tide here. Transform, yes. Ooh, I like that. So they have 1 counterspell. We can go Bloodstained Mire. They exiled Trop, didn't they? Or Volcanic. Okay, so never mind. Bloodstained Mire is bad. We can go Mountain, and that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And then I can go Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, puts us up to 8. Mox Diamond puts us up to 9. And then we cast Past in Flames, and they have to counter it. And I think I can still hold up Azcanta. If they don't counter Past in Flames, then we just flashback Mind's Desire. That seems fine to me. Let's do it. Mountain, Mox Diamond. Discarding that. Then we go Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual. I kind of like just going Past in Flames right now. This demands a counterspell. Yeah, and then we can just do it all next turn. Okay, that gets countered. So, what are our options? We can flashback Past in Flames, but that does literally nothing. I can cast Gifts Ungiven, or I can activate Azcanta. I mean, Karn's going to exile Azcanta, I would think. I think I just pass turn. I'm not scared of what they can do. We just do it all next turn. We put a charge counter. Yep. Like, there are very few ways in this format to exile cards from someone's graveyard. So this just sitting around, like, we just have a free Mind's Desire next turn. Gifts Ungiven can grab High Tide, Seething Song. I think both my rituals are gone. What's the other card? I could grab Island, High Tide, Seething Song, Island, and some other way to generate mana. There's got to be more. Oh, maybe to Taxian Probe, just to know what's up. Exile Azcanta. That's okay. I think I would rather cast Gifts. Yeah, that's fine. Did they play a land? They did not. Okay, so Strip Mine is not a question anymore. I like that opponent is playing all of this Prig main. If this is a Colonnade hit, yes, that's kind of what we want to see. I'm just gonna Gifts now. So let's get, oh, Gush. High Tide, Seething Song. Oh, Time Spiral is pretty spicy too. Let's see, High Tide, Seething Song, Heartbeat of Spring, and Time Spiral. Then they can give us either Seething Song, Time Spiral. No, Time Spiral is kind of not what we need. I kind of just want to get Gush or Brain Freeze. Let's just get Brain Freeze. Okay, that's like a very scary pile right there. Okay, opponent gave us what I think is the best option in Seething Song, Heartbeat. And I guess if they have a counterspell for Past in Flames, then we're in a bit of trouble. But we only saw one counterspell. I'm not going to play around two. Oh, they're just conceding here? All right. I appreciate their enthusiasm here. All right, so Taxian Probe, Paying Life, Sphinx's Rev, Kitchen Finks. All right. That was not what I wanted to hit, but that's okay. Let's go green, blue, blue for Heartbeat of Spring. Seething Song. 1, 0. No, I can do this. That makes more sense. Okay, 5. Let's actually keep this island untapped because I want a High Tide. I just basically have to discard everything I draw and keep Emrakul in hand. Discard those, untap these. Cast Past in Flames. We need some red mana. Okay, and then we go High Tide, add some mana here, and then we go, let's pop out our graveyard. Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual, Seething Song, and then Frantic Search. Let's go to Taxian Probe so I have cards in hand. Done. Frantic Search. Discarding, how much mana am I about to generate? 9? Right, each one of these taps for 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 8 is 16. So I could hard cast an Emrakul, but I would not have enough mana to also... Did I play land? Oh, I didn't. Okay, well, we're going to keep Gush. Discard Lightning Strike, Dig. Untap these. Cast Gush. Play an island. I think I'm going to hard cast Emrakul. No! Why you stop there? Oh, I was gonna hardcast an Emrakul on you. We could have killed him with Brain Freeze too. That was sweet. That deck was absolutely perfect. I gotta go back to this deck. Opponent, no fun, man. No chill. So this might be one of the best Storm builds I've had, especially considering we didn't have any power. Like, if this deck, can you imagine, like, Recall or, like, Black Lotus in this deck? That would be absolutely disgusting. But those watching, if you're going to take away anything from these matches, it's that High Tide might be the most powerful card in the cube. Maybe alongside, like, Frantic Search. Turnabout is another one that's very, very, very good.
It just generates more mana than anything else. Yeah. Wow. Great games. See you guys next time.